Hey guys, great to see you all again. Little change up from last time. I opened my sealed booster pack last time, did a 24-hour challenge of showing you guys the cards and then looking at them later. Today, like I said, change up. Instead I'm going to be showing you guys my collection and kind of going through it. By no means is the most impressive thing you'll ever see, but kind of give you an idea of where I'm at. And you can compare and contrast on which one of your favorites are. I certainly have my own, but let's get to it. Alright, so let's get into it. So, this is kind of a weird one. It's one of my favorite in my personal collection. I have a PSA 10 PGM. He is not holographic. Obviously, not as nearly exciting as if you had a holographic PSA 10 PGM. But I don't know, I've always liked the form and the way he looked. Almost like he's about to swoop down on something. One of my favorites by far. Holographic, maybe someday. I've got my Onyx. He's a shadowless. He's not the most exciting background that they had back in the old days with the art style and stuff like that. It almost looks like they copy pasted him in, but he's really cool. I just got him recently. I've got my PSA 10 Dodrio. As you may notice, I have a thing about PSA 10, especially for my own personal collection. I'm really big on that kind of stuff. To me, it's like, if I'm gonna do a really nice collection, I want to do perfect. You pay a lot more, but at the same time, I think it's almost cooler as you sit there and you stare at a stack of stuff that's this is gem mint, it's perfect. And then I've got my Krabby. He is also a PSA 10, obviously. He's another one with a little bit more of a more bland background, as they just kind of threw the beach in there, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's a Krabby. I've got my shadowless Rattata. Again, I like his background. I think it's really cool. He's almost like on the stalk, being fierce. I think that's a really cool one. One of the more creative art designs from the original. I've got my Bulbasaur. Unfortunately, not first edition or shadowless, but I still think the Unlimited. I love him. He's midway through a leech seed in the photo. I think that's one of the coolest action shots the original series has, especially from the starters. Squirtles is kind of weird because he's vomiting bubbles, while at the same time you've got the Charmander lighting stuff on fire and kind of looking back. Not as exciting to me as an action shot. I've got my Ghastly. I talked about this in my opening video. I do have him as a 10 also. This is the one I like. I don't like the blocky, bricky. The original Haunter and Ghastly that you can base set one are really, to me, they're not the most attractive cards. I don't know about you guys, but when I am collecting something, I want to look at it. To me, this Ghastly, he's got the smoke and stuff like that in the background. He looks really ominous and eerie. I really like that. The black circle one that he was, and he had random graffiti behind him, that really wasn't that cool to me. I've got my Psyduck. He's another one of those artworks I think they put a lot of cool details in, with him staring at his own reflection, and a fish jumping in the background. I think that's a really cool one. Got my shadowless Caterpie. He was the first card I ever bought for my collection. I bought him a long time ago, and I just happened to stumble across a shadowless Caterpie, and really that's what got me hooked, got me addicted to collecting cards. He's another one with a pretty boring background with just the swirl and stuff, but he started this whole, process and journey, so I can't complain too much about the way he looks. I've got Kabuto. I always thought he was one of the weirdest looking Pokemon. When I was a kid, I traded it away. I won't lie. I had a Kabutops from the original fossil, and I traded it away. I think it was for something that wasn't even that good, and I was all excited about it. And now I look back and I'm like, you should have kept the Kabutops. Talking to our younger selves, if only. I got a shadowless Pidgey, one of the, more base Pokemon. He's one of those ones where they almost looks like they just photoshopped him into a photo, and we're like, there's the Pidgey. And then last and most certainly not least, this is one that I searched for a little while, but I've got the movie promo Electabuzz. I absolutely love the Pokemon First movie promo cards. One of my biggest things is that little gold seal right there in the corner. I think that is the most awesome part of a card design. My goal, hopefully in like the next year or so, is I want to get the other 3. There were 4 total. Most of you guys probably already know. They had an Electabuzz, a Dragonite, a Pikachu, and then a Mewtwo. But I have the Electabuzz as a 10. I think it's just like the most awesome thing on earth. And to me, like a lot of promo cards, like when you open the packs, the promo cards are already junk because, you know, they're out by themselves in the front usually. They're getting beat up, you know, no one really thought about taking care of them. And then I guess just a few other random ones in my collection now. Like obviously you guys saw the other day, my bleeding Haunter. He's gonna be, I'm debating on rating him or not and really seeing what PSA has to give for him, but I don't know. I've got offers out on the table too, so I really don't know what to do with him right now. I think he's such a cool card, and I think it would be awesome to add, you know, a holographic to my collection. But at the same time, you know, it's tempting when the money you could get for something would fund buying of more packs in the future and all that kind of stuff. Another cool thing I have right now, it's not graded, but I do have a heavy, long crimp fossil pack with a Zapdos on it. I'm kind of tempted, like my Lapras, to open them up, especially being a heavy pack. I mean, there's all sorts of awesome cards that came out of this set. I mean, I'm hoping that I can you know, open something up and have a big surprise, but we'll see. One of my next videos coming up, I'm going to be opening up my PSA box. I sent out 5 cards. I believe it was 2 from one of the newer packs, 2 from the Pokemon Celebrations pack, and then I have my original Articuno that I got when I was a kid that I sent out to get graded. So it'll be a big reveal, you know, holy crap, what did we get? So I'm really excited to share that with you guys. But that's all I have for now. That's my very small, meager collection. Thank you for, you know, taking your time and watching. And I look forward to doing this again. Hopefully it grows slowly. You know, we'll have a checklist and we'll see all the ones I add over time. I want to get the original 151, but I don't see me doing that in, you know, a year. I see that taking quite a bit of time. Thanks, guys. Like the video, subscribe, and, you know, leave your thoughts. What is your favorite, you know, base set, fossil set, jungle set Pokemon card? I'm going to tell you right now, Pidgeot, he wins the jungle for me. And as far as fossil goes, it's going to be Articuno, just because that is a card I had as a kid, and I can definitely tell you it was one of the favorites in my collection by far. So, hey, thanks for your time, and I'll see you guys around.